Make the ground shake.
Hello YouTube, this is FairyTail chapter 488 review, and this chapter was greatness. Now, it was better than last week, and I know last week I wasn't too excited about the chapter because I felt like that, you know, Gajeel was going to come back, but Gajeel actually got sucked into the underworld. Now, does this mean he's dead? Well, in a way, yes. In a way, no. Because technically, he was just beat up and got sucked into the underworld. But technically, if you're in the underworld, you're dead. Because the underworld is hell. So, technically, Gajeel is in hell. But there may be like a way out in FairyTail or something like that. We know that there's no way out in real life. But in this case, there is, because it's a manga or anime or whatever. So, you know, then I guess there's gonna be a way for him to get out. But if there's not, this is still hype. Like, I'm not gonna call bullcrap if he's like somehow just alive in the underworld, because I honestly think he's still alive. But if he really is dead, for now, this is hype, okay? Now, I know a lot of people aren't probably gonna be mad because they know he's probably gonna come back and they're just gonna call bullcrap. But for now, he is gone. He is gone. And the impact on Levy is crazy. Like, she was crying, he was crying. Panther Lily, bro! I felt the worst for him because he was just crying, man. Oh gosh, the feels. And the thing is when Gajeel was like, yo, I wanted to have a family and everything. And Levy was crying, like, no, don't leave. And Panther Lily had to grab her. And Gajeel was talking all that sad stuff. Man, that was so sad. And he was like, I leave it all up to you and all that stuff. And I think I know what's going to happen if Gajeel doesn't live. Okay, now this is going to be, you know, it's going to be, stuff happens in real life, so it's okay to talk about it. I have a theory that before the war started, that Gajeel freaking banged Levy. So, this may sound weird, but I think that actually happened, because when he says, I leave it up to you, so basically, he's implying, I won't get to see my kids, which he never said that, but I have a feeling like he knows that he won't get to see his kids, and that at the end of the war, she's like, or like 2 months after the war, she's gonna announce that she's like pregnant or something. Gajeel will ever not, and then she's gonna have the kids, and they're gonna be one of them is gonna be Gajeel kids, depending on if she has twins or not, and etc., etc. You get the point. So let's move on. That's just a quick theory that I think it'll come true. Whether Gajeel comes back or not, hopefully. Now, if Gajeel comes back, you know it's gonna come true, and I'm almost 80% sure that Gajeel is gonna come back. But if he doesn't, this will be really hype. I know Gajeel fans will be sad. I'm a Gajeel fan. He's not my favorite, but he's still pretty cool. And it's a pretty sad moment in FairyTail. And it's like who says there's not death in FairyTail? And then like he comes back, and you know everybody's like, oh, there's not death, but still, there's still a lot of violence in FairyTail, as we can tell. And a thing that makes it like seem like that either Agnologia can't sense the underworld or Gajeel's actually dead is that Agnologia said 6 more to go, which took off the 7 he had because Gajeel got sucked into the underworld. So he's either dead or he's just in the underworld, and Agnologia cannot sense the underworld. So I don't know which is which, but yeah, and the fight is setting up between Agnologia and Lady Aline, and she has like some kind of connection with Agnologia, but Agnologia is like, I don't need you, like you're in my way right now, but you better put up some entertainment or a fight. And Aline's like, oh, I will. So it's like, the fight's setting up there. I honestly think Agnologia is going to win, but hopefully we'll get a good fight there and some information about Aline, because I really want to see that. Now, Brandish and all them trying to negotiate with August. Okay, it seemed like that it was getting brighter for the negotiation, but dadgum mess, you dummy. You are a dummy! What were you thinking, Mask? Like, he freaking re-altered Brandish's memory to stab August. And now August thinks FairyTail's a bunch of traitors. And freaking, what's it called? Natsu is mad as crap at Mask. He's like, I did it to protect the guild. You did it to protect the guild. This guy is the strongest friggin' 12. What do you think your freaking move was? What did you think Brandish was gonna do against this guy? No, this guy's just gonna get stabbed. He's gonna be like, oh, and then he's gonna freaking do his magical powers and gonna wreck you guys. So it's like, oh gosh. But his powers do look pretty cool. So I'm interested to see that. Another thing that I was really interested to see is when he saw Natsu for a minute. He paused. He's like, this guy. And he didn't say it, but I thought he was going to say it. I'm pretty sure August knows that Natsu is Zerath's brother, and Natsu is A&D. So, I really want to see the two talk, but I think it's going to be Natsu versus August next week, and I think they're going to talk about him being, E&D and stuff like that. So that's going to be pretty cool. And, yeah, this chapter, I want to give this chapter an 8 or 9 out of 10. It was just greatness. This chapter was good. Now, I'm going to have to call bullcrap if Gajeel does come back, but I'm not going to be mad. Hopefully, I'm not going to be mad, but a lot of people are going to be mad, and I'm going to try to review it in the right way because I'm reviewing a series, and I have to review it in the right way. But if he doesn't come back, kudos to Hiro Mashima. Great job. Give him a clap, everybody. Anyways, guys, I want to wrap up this review. Leave a like if you enjoyed this review. Comment down below. Tell me what you thought of this chapter. Do you think Gajeel is coming back, or do you think not? I think the majority of us think he is. And do you like my little theory about, Gajeel before the war, and, having a baby with Levi, So, yeah. But, anyways, subscribe if you enjoyed this review. And, yeah, guys, like Gajeel said, he's a competent adult now instead of the old badass he was. He said that in the chapter, and I thought that was a good phrase. So, yeah, we're going to miss that old badass Gajeel. So, anyways, guys, I hope you have a nice day. All you FairyTail fans out there, I'm out!